Good technically morning, everybody. It is Friday. I'm taking a half day from work so I can, well, it was supposed to be so I could get my transmission back in the truck, and that's not happening just yet. In fact, I am on the way to go pick up tools because I've been working on Lauren's old Jeep, putting a transmission in it this week, and so that's what I've done all week, put a transmission in. I have felt like crap every day for the last week, and so it was slow moving, but got it in, got it done last night. Runs, drives. Anybody looking to buy a Jeep, let me know. So kind of an update on what's been going on. Obviously the truck's been down. I've been driving the Mustang. I'm at 199,763 miles at this moment. However, the throwout bearing, I believe, if you can hear it right now, because I can. Anyway, the throwout bearing, I think is bad, or I put it in wrong. I don't know, because the clutch pedal is insanely kind of unpredictable. It's just not. It's inconsistent. That's the best word for it. The clutch pedal is insanely inconsistent, and I never know if my foot's gonna go all the way to the floor or if it's gonna be like 2 inches out. With my foot entirely off of the clutch pedal, the throwout bearing makes noise. I know it's a throwout bearing. I guess technically I don't, but if I barely put my foot on the clutch pedal, it stops making noise, so I'm fairly certain that's what it is. That being said, I care, but I don't care. So we're at with that. My heater core went out last week, so I have no more heat in the car. Thankfully, it's nice out. It's very nice out. I gotta go get tools so that I can, well, I took all my tools over to the bar where I was working on that Jeep, and now I gotta bring them back to the house. That way I can get some work done on the truck. I gotta pull the flywheel and bell housing off so that I can replace the plug, the cam plug. I'm pretty sure that's what's causing a massive leak on the back side of the truck. And I'm really tired of said leak, so I'm hoping this does the trick. Removed the bell housing and the flex plate and the starter, and you can see up there that there's a little bit of oil, and I haven't gotten up there to look for myself, but that top freeze plug is definitely leaking. The bottom one, from the looks of it is, but I'm not 100% positive. I actually came here to replace the bottom one, the big one. Now if we look down here at the actual bell housing, what you can see is a pile or a pool of oil right here. You can kind of make out the dimple from where that is, and then of course there's a nice pool of oil there. So those, one if not both of those, was leaking, and I don't have the smaller freeze plug. I don't feel like knocking the smaller freeze plug out, so most likely I will just silicone the crap out of it. Then again, I don't really want to do this again, so I'm gonna have to call somebody, figure out what the best option is. I don't think that the big freeze plug would have leaked so bad. I mean, that it would push oil up to that, and you can really tell. I mean, that's pooled around that. This has to have been leaking. You can see how close my turbos are, by the way. For some of you that have been asking, well, that haven't been asking, for some of you that have been considering doing this kind of thing yourself, that's this. I mean, there's a turbo blanket there, but I can't even get my finger back there. That's how precise this is, and you can see the compressor housing just barely back there. Maybe you can't, but the compressor housing is maybe a half an inch away from the block, and the starter actually sits right in here, which is why this is bent so funky, because the starter actually comes out almost this far. It was quite a journey to get that sucker in there. Now, if I'd moved my my oil return further forward, it probably wouldn't have been so bad, but that was from the previous job, and I just kind of went with what I had. But still, it'd be pretty rough. I hope that my rear main isn't leaking. It looks like it might be. It's kind of hard to tell what is oil from this because that's leaked all around. And it looks like that. So my rear main's leaking a little bit, but not that bad. The majority of the oil that I've had issues with has definitely been from one, if not both of those plugs. So, well, I have to figure that out, get those sealed up good and tight, and put it all back together. So we're out, and there's been this truck sitting here at the Ray Skillman lot that's got these wheels, and they are huge, and nothing is lifted. I knew it was. It's really nice. I don't know, it's a little too flashy. I don't like the chrome. I don't like all the chrome and those light bars. Okay, so it's been hick-boyed out for sure, but these guys, well, they need to be cleaned, and they're American Forces, so they're not even the ones that I want. I didn't know American Force made these. The ones that I want are Mickey Thompson Big Rig Classics, and these are 22, so these aren't exactly what I want, because I think the Mickey Thompsons are, I think they're a 20, I'm pretty sure. So these are 37 by 12.5 22. That's definitely way too big to fit on my truck without a lift, and I'm not lifting my truck. I wonder if this thing actually, like, if they did a good job of lifting it, because a lot of people don't. It doesn't really have a slinky mod. That actually looks like it fits in there pretty well. The slinky mod, it literally looks like a slinky's packed in there. It's hilarious. Not a bad looking truck though. I really like the wheels. I think I'm gonna have to find a set in a year or two. I think they're like 350 bucks brand new for the Mickey Thompsons. So yeah. Stock spare though. He's got a stock spare. That's funny. Right on. Alright, it is now Sunday night, and things did not go as planned this weekend. I ended up basically not getting much else done on the truck. So I am going to go ahead and replace both of those plugs. Today is supposedly a good day to get the two of them knocked out, and I got to go get the smaller of the two plugs anyway tomorrow from Cummins. So I'll pick that up and start working on that again tomorrow. However, I want to go ahead and give a bit of an update on some of the parts we got in. We have, as you can see, power-driven diesel. I went ahead and I grabbed two cases, 24 quarts total of their Power Torque ATF. From the sound of things, they use it on their own 5R110. And I guess Will or Todd, I can't remember which, but one of them has a 6.0 Excursion that has the 5R110, and they use it in that. So I'm pretty confident this will be good to use in the truck. And then the next thing, let's start here. What's that? Now this is from Dark Side Diesel Performance. It's technically from River City Diesel. But what this is a nice billet input shaft for the 5R110. Pretty cheap. It was the cheaper of the three options. Since I'm not drag racing the truck, I'm not super concerned about having, the best of the best of the best. I'm just going to be towing it a bunch. Yeah, it makes 600-700 horsepower, but it should be fine. So, lastly, we have torque converter. And this thing's a monster. It weighs every bit of like 70 pounds. It's insane. I actually don't think I can, I can't pick it up with one hand because it's greased, but yeah, this sucker is heavy. So thanks to Darkside Diesel Performance for that, for the input shaft and the converter. He got me a deal on those. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and put links to his page and everything in my video. If you need any parts in the Indiana area, I don't know, I would assume he does business elsewhere, but he's based out of Indiana, so if you need anything, let him know. But seriously, I'm super stoked. This power-driven diesel sticker is definitely gonna find its way on my truck. I don't know where just yet, but I'm pretty excited. Hopefully the transmission will be done in the next couple of days and I can get everything back together. Otherwise, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.